Lakeshore here at Cleveland Browns Stadium. Today, it's a Week 9 matchup. We are all set to go as it'll be the Cincinnati Bengals taking on the Cleveland Browns. The first 2 months of the regular season down. What will the final 2 bring us as we're off in Week 9? And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. They'll start with a run by Mitchell to the 22-yard line. And, Charles, you think about what this defense has had to prepare for. They're in for a battle. I mean, they're facing a team that is working on a 6-game winning streak.
And that can be intimidating when you think about it in those terms, but I think what they need to do is make some sort of a statement early in this game.
And that's caught inside the 35. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. A great effort there with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Bengals go down the field in just 2 plays to take the early lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and it's now a 7-0 game. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Fair catch going to be taken, and this will be moved out to the 25.
Let's go now. Ready.
Off play action. Richardson. So left side, it's complete. And he's going to be out around the 45-yard line. Great way to start the drive. 20 big ones and a first down.
Defense gets up a touchdown the opening drive. Offense, you got to want to get out there and get those points back right now.
And that's a sharp throw there to get this drive off to a good start. And going deep for Hill. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. The Browns at 6-2 to start play. They come in playing really well on both sides of the ball. They've won 6 of their last 8 CD.
And I thought they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
Three. Go.
They go play action with Richardson. That one caught by Tyreek Hill. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a first.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people. But you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
60 Maverick.
Here Richardson yet again. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete.
ago. They got the ball early and often. I have no doubt in my mind that he'll be a big part of the game plan here as well.
Just need a yard here. 2nd and 1. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Cavity Lions. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. 18 Rattlers, 18 Rattlers. Warrior 70. Ready.
Now Richardson. Quick hitter here, it's complete. They'll wind up getting just a yard out of it, and it'll be 2nd down.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
And that is not going to get it done either. Once again, he's stopped behind the line by this Bengals D. They wind up losing a couple there, so they go behind the original line of scrimmage, and now 3rd and 11 coming up.
19 tight.
Richardson. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And they'll get him down short of first down, right on the 10-yard line. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that's going to bring up a 4th down.
Come 19, come 19. Ready.
Now Richardson back to throw it. And now this is going to depend on the spot. And they say he's just short. The Browns unable to move the chains on 4th down. And the Bengals will get the football back. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And you figure this should be a healthy, arrested, a focused unit, and they're working on a good winning streak. They had the week off last week. This is really a team, Charles, that should be in top 4.
I would agree absolutely with that. What coaches worry about, what organizations worry about, though, is overconfidence. They've been playing so well, and now they've had that extra time off. And we've seen teams come back off the open week and come out flat. So what a lot of good coaches do is they kind of game plan for that with their teams. On defense, they may blitz more in the beginning to get them going. On offense, they may go more up-tempo. Anything to get them out of that lethargy right at the beginning.
Burrow will throw. Throwing left sideline there, but it's incomplete.
Well, they approach this drive with a lot of confidence after their last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on 3rd down to get their momentum going again.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. 27 yards there on a very nice 3rd down conversion. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Throwing again, it's Burrow. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down. We look at this Browns defense. They're in the spot statistically that you don't want to be in against the pass. Number 32 in the league, dead last.
Take those rankings, throw them right out the window because this is what you prepare for. This is what you practice for. This is what you think about. The ultimate test, taking on the #1 overall offense in the league.
2nd and 10 now, Burrow. And that's caught inside the 35. Yeah, he's got this to the 30 before being taken down. An excellent pickup of 34 yards. So the big play has him all the way down to the 30 now for 1st and 10.
11.
Now it's Burrow. 20 before he's brought down. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. And Burrow going to throw again. This is caught. Touchdown, Bengals. An 18-yard touchdown grab. And the Bengals go coast to coast and finish the drive off with 6 points. Point after, right down the middle. And it's now 14-0.
Bengals 14, Browns nothing.
The kicking team out now for the Bengals as they'll send this one away. And he'll elect not to run with it. And a fair catch on the kickoff will move the ball to the 25.
Okay, ready?
The Cleveland offense ready to go. They've been outplayed early, no question. Down 14-0 already as they come up 1st and 10.
19 light.
Richardson looking to throw this. He finds his man, complete. That's Gregory. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd.
Richardson going to change the play here. Now Richardson to throw on 2nd down. A quick throw, but incomplete.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Richardson to throw off play action. Being chased out left. That is incomplete.
That looks like it's going to be 2 empty possessions now to start this football game. I think they're going to have to sit down and talk about what worked for them last week in their win. Sometimes you over-game plan, overthink things. Get back to what works.
And this one will not be returnable as it sails out of bounds.
Here we go.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And they are trying to create some separation within the division. And look, CD, I know that this is still the first half of the season, but this is a big matchup no matter where it falls because these are the top 2 teams right now in that division. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And the Browns are going to get possession of the football as time will run out on this first quarter of play. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
14, Browns nothing.
On to the second from Cleveland. It's the Browns in control of the football as they get set to start their drive with a 1st and 10.
Get it. Buffalo 18.
Here's Richardson to throw. Toward the sideline, intercepted. It's DJ Turner who's got it. And the Bengals are going to get the football back at their own 17. Well, their defense got them the football with an interception. They trot out their Charles in the very first play. They give the football right back.
Brandon, I almost expect you coming like an auctioneer. We've got 2, we got 2. Do I hear 3? Remember, it was 2 in a row. Would we hit 3 in a row? Because these offenses, they got to be a little bit more careful as they go forward. These defenders, they're locked in and really focused.
It's the loss of the yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 16-yard line.
Now Burrow to throw on 2nd down. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender, couldn't create space, couldn't uncover the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
Here we go.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
11 empty. Hey. 11.
Burrow looking to pass. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. They'll get 34 yards there.
There's no doubt in my mind that not many guys in this league have had the impact that he's had here in the first half of the season. He's been a big play guy from the word go and continues to be one with another one right there.
11 Mighty, 12, 12, 12. 12, 12, 12. 11 Thomas. Stop.
From midfield now, Burrow. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
I'm wondering. Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really.
11 MT, 11 MT. 11, 11, 11, 11. Stop.
On second down, here's Burrow. And that'll be incomplete.
Had the right idea there, trying to throw it to the sideline, but he let him just a little bit too much, trying to get it out to his receiver. Ends up falling to the ground incomplete.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10.
11 MT, take. 11, 11, 11, 11. 11, 11. Stop.
They're passing here, Joe Burrow. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. That 3rd down conversion good for 23.
23 yards. And the Bengal first down.
11 Mighty, 11 Mighty, 12, 12, 12. 12, 12, 12. Stop.
They will throw on 1st down with Burrow. And he's got it. Touchdown, Bengals. A great play there. His 2nd touchdown of the game, giving him 12 on the season. And the Bengals have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns. The point after is good, and it's now 21-0. The kicking team out now for the Bengals as they'll send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Browns drive about to get started.
And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands. Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
Throwing again, it's Richardson on 2nd down. Looking left side, and it's complete.
Pat to 60, pat to 60.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
18, Pioneer. Trap 60, trap 60. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat.
1st and 10, Richardson looks to throw it. Escaping the pressure right. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. The wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down.
I tell you, Brandon, this defense is playing with some confidence. Haven't allowed a point yet. Flying to the football. I'm telling you, it's almost 11 to the ball on every snap. Another nice job there to force an incompletion.
Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well.
A great job defensively taking away his receivers, and he was forced to put that one into Lake Erie, but that's what good quarterbacks do. They don't take unnecessary chances if they don't have to.
He finds his man, complete. It's Morrison.
On the ball now.
Well, the offense failed earlier on the previous crack at this, but they're going again on 4th down. Richardson looking to throw. That's to his running back, complete. And he'll go out of bounds right around the 40. Well, we kind of looked at each other as they decided to go for it, but in the end, great execution, a 6-yard gain, and it all works out.
So the fourth down
19,
conversion
19,
sets him up
take.
with this. 1st and 10 at the 40.
Cup 19, Cup 19.
Now it's Richardson.
He finds his man, complete. It's Morrison.
Let's go.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
70 range.
10 at the 24-yard line.
Back to throw. Here's Richardson.
Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They've looked lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
Off play action. Richardson.
And his throw's going to be incomplete.
What would look like a march to the end zone has hit a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
Play action. Now Richardson.
Flush to his right.
A throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete.
Well, they certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
And his kick is right there. It's good, and the deficit drops now from 21 down to 18. So from an offensive perspective, at least able to get on the board here right in front of the 2-minute warning.
Yeah, now it's time to talk about complementary football, isn't it? Because if the defense can force a 3-and-out, there could be enough time on the clock that they can get the ball back for their offensive guys and maybe put some more points on the board before the half.
And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
They're on the 18-yard line.
Here we go.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive.
Well, certainly they'd rather have the scenario they had last time out, Charles. Remember, they had the short field. They took it in the end zone. Now this is going to have to be a longer, more sustained drive if they want to get points.
Yeah, a little bit more of a quick strike opportunity last time by where they were on the field, and you're exactly right about that. But now, backed up a little bit. What's that old expression we love to use? Time to matriculate the ball down the field and try and do it again. Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Here's 2nd and 10.
11 mighty. 11 mighty. 11 MT. 11, 11, 11. 11 MT. 11 MT.
Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. It got his man complete. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49.
Now Burrow changing things up here.
11, 11. 11 mighty. 11 mighty.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. Complete. This is Mitchell.
And he will be out of bounds. A good yardage there, and he'll get a second to catch his breath as it leads us right into the 2-minute warning.
Here we go. Here we go.
From the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10.
Twelve. 11 Thomas.
Again, it's Burrow. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
He's put up times they're ready for you, and that time they were on guard. Incomplete.
11.
The slot man in motion right.
And they come with a jet sweep here as Burrow just taps that forward. A nice play design there with the touch pass. Looked good at the start, but bottom line, the defense was ready.
And they did a nice job scouting, didn't they? Not just scouting, but now executing once they saw the play for real after having worked on it all week in practice. They drilled on the play, then they drilled him.
And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
Everything's going right here in this first half, and they've got a good lead, and part of that can be attributed to their success on third downs. This is another conversion here, and they can look to really open things up now with this first and goal.
Now it's Burrow. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. They'll get this halfway home from the 8 to the 4 on a gain of 4. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts. Second down play.
Here we go.
And he's got his man in stride, complete. Touchdown. A great effort there. On his way to a monster game, 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Bengals are able to add on to their first-half lead. Extra point right down the middle. And the route is on here in this first half. The kicking team out now for the Bengals as they'll send this one away. Sheds off the tackle. And he's going to take this all the way down inside the 40.
I know the special teams coach will not permit himself a smile here, but inside he's glowing. This is what he practices for. This is what he schemes. This is what he watches tape to put himself and his team in a position to score points. An absolute dream return.
Here we go. Here we
Line
go.
of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
19 Lions.
Richardson. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. Give him 30 yards there.
And that might be exactly what they needed to wake up this home crowd. They haven't given them much to cheer for so far. And never underestimate the effect the home crowd with you can have on a game.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. 2nd and goal from inside the 5. They'll run here on 3rd and goal. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all.
Cowboy 8, 79 Broncos.
Richardson now on 3rd and goal. And he'll just chuck this one up into row G. It's incomplete.
Sometimes it's just not your day. There's another failure right there on 3rd down.
So 4th down coming up. John Harbaugh will send on the field goal unit. From the left hash, a chip shot here. And his kick is good. And they're back within 3 scores as it's now a 22-point game. So the 3 points here, they're still down, but they put somewhat of a dent into that lead going into the break.
Anything helps when you're trying to chip away at a lead, but they do know that they're going to need a little bit better effort in the second half.
And not a good return here at all as they'll be forced to start at the 12-yard line.
Here we go.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And with a 3-score lead already, this is not time for a momentum change, so I'd imagine they'd be happy to just take this into the locker room. 1st down. Here's Burrow. Throwing right, and that's complete. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. 23 yards, the final tally.
Let's just call it what it is. This has been a flat-out struggle for this defense all game long. They've really had a hard time slowing them down. And while I'm not big on speeches and guys jumping up and down, they might need their team leader on defense to get in their face right now and light a fire under these guys. They've got to start playing better assignment football and start getting guys on the ground.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Well, after watching him ring the bell that many times and put the ball in the end zone, throwing it, You had to figure they had to bring some type of pressure. They had to change things up on defense.
And able to get to him, put him on the ground, so maybe just something to throw him off a little bit.
Yeah, that had to feel a lot better for the defensive guys. They've been getting carved up in this one. To finally knock him on the ground and force an incompletion, that's got to be a sigh of relief.
That's caught inside the 20. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. From the left hash, just a 32-yard attempt. And this one is right through. So after 4 touchdowns in the game for this offense, this time they're forced into taking the 3.
But you did mention 4 touchdowns, right? So 4 out of 5, not too bad. I think that's a pretty good record for them.
Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. The Browns going to see the football first, but they trail here as we resume play on EA Sports. The fair catch taken short of the goal line, and they'll begin this third quarter at their own 25. The Cleveland offense ready to go. CD, they certainly know the hole that they face as they begin the second half. They have to do what precious few teams have done in NFL history. That's try to come back from a 4-possession deficit.
And partner, you know, as that team gathers, they're saying to each other, you never say never, right? Because if you're on an NFL roster, that's how you have to think. You can always come back and win a ball game. And let's face it, we saw a certain Super Bowl, a 25-point lead late, that wasn't enough to put someone away. But that being said, this task is near impossible. Let's face it. And bottom line is, it officially becomes impossible if this possession is an empty one.
Cougar 19.
Now Richardson. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
We just saw another example of really good defensive football, which has led to the cushion that they have in this game. Got to him once again, knocked him on the ground, forced an incompletion.
Yeah, they've set the tone. It's one thing to set the tone, another to come in here on the road and set the tone. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. From the gun, he'll hand this off. And he'll be stopped well short. Only 2 yards there, 4th and 3. I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this third quarter as he'll go for it on 4th down. And a good run here as he'll rumble all the way down to the 40-yard line. So the 4th down conversion sets him up with this. 1st and 10 at the 40. Down to about the 37.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
It's now 2nd and 6.
From the 37, they work on 2nd and 6.
Go street. Seven Pirates. Ready.
Now Richardson back to throw it. And that's going to be incomplete.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
So it's 3rd and 6, and this will be the 8th play of the drive. Richardson out of the shotgun. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the Bengals are going to take over at their own 28-yard line.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive.
They had the big halftime lead. Their defense just helped them out further by forcing the turnover, so things are starting to look pretty rosy.
They certainly are, but they've got to be careful about getting complacent, though. They still need to go out and run their offense efficiently.
7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 3.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
11 MT paint. 11 MT paint. Shot.
Right back to Mitchell on 2nd down.
And this defense not giving him anything there. Maybe a yard up to the 36. And now they're in the hurry-up.
It's a gain of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
12, 12, 12. Shot.
They'll try and pick it up with Mitchell.
And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. The Bengals bring out their punter now. And the way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been needed till here in the 3rd. And this one hits at the 3 and then bounds into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started.
Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here, maybe beating the traffic in order to get home or to their final destination?
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
Yeah, you're right about that, because it has been pretty clear who the better team has been in this one. And in a league that we talk about every game being a one-score game as we go into it, watching this blowout.
Oh, he's intercepted again. It's Richardson's 3rd of the game.
And he'll take it across midfield to the 46-yard line.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Here we go.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second-half blowout material.
Off the play fake, here's Burrow. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. And they'll take over inside the 45 at the 44-yard line.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. He finds his man, complete. That's Morrison. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41.
4 yards on the pickup.
Here's Richardson to throw.
Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
3rd down.
Richardson on 3rd and short.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. What a difference a week makes. Last week he hit on over 80% of his passes. This week he's down under 50%. What do you see as the difference?
Well, I think we're used to seeing a drop. If someone's over 80%, they're not going to hold that number, not in this league. But a drop under 50%, that just tells me that the defense has spent a lot of extra time on game films and came up with a really good plan to try and chip away at his timing.
The Browns unable to move the chains on 4th down. And the Bengals will get the football back.
Here we go.
The Bengals drive about to get going.
The last drive for this offense, Charles, you remember it ended in one play, that quick interception, but they do still have the lead as they start this drive here.
And that's something to focus on for them as well, because it's not quite no harm, no foul. But the interception, hey, shake it off, move on. Hasn't cost your team the lead, and now it's time to rebound. And the quarterback and his teammates.
There he goes, left side.
Down the left sideline.
And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. A big play there.
With his 14th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Bengals are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. The kicking team out now for the Bengals as they'll send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Cleveland offense ready to go.
Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
And every game that's ever been played, all coaches talk about taking care of the football and limiting turnovers. And in this one, after we saw that first turnover, we worried that things would snowball, and they certainly did, especially on the scoreboard.
They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3.
Richardson looking to throw this.
And going deep for Hill. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today.
It's DJ Turner who's got it. And the Bengals are going to take possession as they've got it at the 42-yard line. This defense, Charles, coming up with another interception. They have really done an excellent job of locking up these receivers.
Yeah, they're really on fire. They are actually doing what they talk about all the time, which is plastering to receivers when they're in their zones. They didn't give up a touchdown in the first half. Haven't done so here in this half either. Blanketed the field going all the way back to the opening drive, and they come up with a pick right there.
And some room to work. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40.
94 yards rushing now for the NFL leader coming into this ball game.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
11 Thomas. 11, 11, 11. 11, 11, 11, 11. 11 MT Tate. 11 MT Tate. Dodge.
Right back to Mitchell here.
And he gets it down a yard or two shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
And that last carry puts him right at 100 yards for the game. So how has he done it? Because he's been patient, followed his blocks, let everything develop, and then burst through for big gains.
And he will maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. And that's also all for this 3rd quarter of play. And we're back now here in Cleveland. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the 4th quarter. A very one-sided affair.
Here we go, here we go.
And this offense on 3rd down today, they've been near perfect. 4 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 4.
11, 11, 11, 11, 11, 11, 11. 11 MT, 11 MT. Dodge.
Now it's Burrow. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Well, their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as the actual need, you and I both know they can just run this clock out because this one, it was over a long time ago.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Browns drive about to get started.
That 5-game win streak is ticking away here in the 4th quarter. Just haven't been as sharp in this one.
And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
On 2nd down, it's Richardson to throw it.
Got a man, and he hits him in stride. That one, a first down pickup of 8. They're going to hurry back to the line now.
Pass to 60, pass to 60. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Warrior 70.
On 1st down, Richardson.
That's caught by his tight end, Dawson Knox. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Back to throw. Richardson. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Now Richardson going to shift things up. hands it off out of the gun.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play, and now they're faced with a 3rd and 1.
Here now, 3rd and a yard.
And a loose football.
I'm not quite sure they got the spark that they wanted on 3rd down. In fact, I think they gave that spark to their opponent instead, because that big stop has galvanized the sideline, and it starts their offense out with some momentum.
Let's get set.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive.
And they have to be feeling pretty good. Comfortable 4th quarter lead as they take over following the fumble recovery.
11 MT, tape. 11, 11.
Now Burrow on 1st down. His throw incomplete.
Well, up big here in the 4th quarter, up really big. That passing incompletion, I don't think they needed the completion, but Charles, this is an offense right now that they're just having fun. They're clicking on all cylinders.
Yeah, you're right. They didn't need a completion. They certainly don't need any more points, but they're not going to turn them down. They're going to continue to run what they have in their playbook, and they still want to run it efficiently.
Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the 4th quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it, and the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz, you're actually trying to cover up gaps, trying to cover up holes so they can't run the football.
11 MT, tape. 11 MT, tape.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
Not too many things get to a quarterback of this magnitude, but I think it's safe to say that pressure can get to any quarterback.
He's obviously a great franchise quarterback, but felt the pressure, threw it incomplete. On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. Here's Hill on the return.
And that one, a 55-yard punt, 13 on the return.
And the Browns will take over 1st and 10.
Ready up.
The Cleveland offense ready to go.
Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
Now a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
That is caught, and he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. And they're going to speed things up here.
1st and 10. Here's Richardson with it.
The Bengal pressure gets him that time. Down he goes. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go.
Meanwhile, Richardson's throw here taken in by Knox.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Browns in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They face a 3rd down now as they try to find a late score.
Here we go.
They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first.
Tracking 60. 19 Lions.
On 3rd down, here's Richardson.
Eluding the pressure right. And he'll just toss it away. So he throws it away, and that brings up 4th down.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
4th down, desperation time. Here's Richardson.
Throw left side complete. That's Morrison. Now they got to get to the line quickly.
79 Broncos. Riggs.
27-yard line.
They go play action with Richardson.
He's got a man. That's caught. Left sideline. And somewhat of a measure of revenge as he's in for the touchdown. But they still trail big time.
He'll take it, but he won't be able to smile about it.
Now the Browns offense will stay on the field as they'll go for 2 here.
Now here's a little touch pass as they tap it quickly to their receiver.
And he will get into the end zone to shave 2 more points off the deficit. So it would no doubt be a miracle comeback from here, but let's see what they can do starting with the onside kick. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away.
And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
Here we go.
The Bengals drive about to get going.
11,
And it would appear that the open week a week ago came just at the right time as they have dominated the proceedings here into this fourth quarter.
Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play.
I think if we put together a job description for a middle linebacker, we would start with being able to hold down things in the middle of the line of scrimmage and be able to take on blockers. But how about the guys who can go sideline to sideline and make plays?
Love a guy that can do that. We saw a perfect example of it right there.
11 mighty. 11 mighty.
That one looks like he'll throw here.
And now Burrow going to be intercepted yet again.
Picked up by Denzel Ward. And this return is going to be halted right around the 28-yard line.
The Browns take over first and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Panther 11. Panther 11.
First and 10. Richardson looks to throw it.
And a big loss here as he's taken down.
And while all of that was going on with the sack, it appears, unfortunately, we have an injured player. Well, the medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break.
Now this one from about 2 counties over after the sack. They come up on a second and very long. Now it's the backup Prescott.
And he's just throwing the ball up for grabs now. Fortunately, that one going to fall incomplete.
At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
So the completion results there in 9 yards, and it'll be 4th down.
Brandon, a good idea there on 3rd down. Run a little clear out and hope you can get your receiver the ball coming across the formation. Nice design, but well played defensively, and they stop him well short.
Ready, ready.
The decision made for them. They've got to go. It's 4th down.
7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Go.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Bengals will get the football back. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And they hope to polish things off, and what a run they are on as they try to turn a 6-game win streak into a 7-game win streak. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Charles, why didn't they just take the knee there?
You're asking the question that I'm asking as well, because we've seen a lot of football where coaches decide maybe they get a little greedy. I don't know if they're doing it for stats or for what reason. We've seen it happen in college. And how about in the NFL? The miracle of the Meadowlands. All they had to do was take a knee, and the game was over. The Giants ran it one more time. Ball popped free. Philadelphia picks it up and wins the game.
What year was that?
1978. I think it was in November.
Right back to Mitchell on 2nd down.
And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. So this one in the